everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have another fitness related video. When it comes to our fitness routine, sometimes the workout itself isn't necessarily the hardest part, but sticking to that routine, because sometimes we just lack motivation and we just need a few kicks in the butt to actually start working out. And obviously we're never gonna look like this if we only work out maybe once a month. So having a routine and making fitness part of your life is very essential if you want to transform your body and look differently. Of course, the picture I just showed you, it might not be your goal. Everyone has different goals. Nonetheless, it is very important that you pick up a routine and that you stick with it. And therefore, today I have a few tips that can actually help you to stick with your fitness routine. So let's get started on that. My first tip is planning, because with anything in life, it usually helps a lot if you have a plan on how to do some things. Whenever a new week starts, just take a moment to sit down and look at your schedule and look where a few workouts could fit in and where you have actually time to maybe go to the gym. Write that in your schedule, because now it is an appointment, and I feel like once it's written down and once you view it as an appointment, something that must get done, you are so much more likely to actually do it. And once you have your week planned, it is time to prepare for your fitness week. And by preparation, I mean to make sure that all of your outfits are ready. Maybe you want to make individual piles for the days you're going to work out and have everything ready and everything is nice and clean and it's washed. So all you have to do is grab it and put it in your gym bag. I think that helps a lot. You could also go ahead and pack your gym bag the night before. So when it's the day that you're going to work out, you just need to grab the bag and that's all you have to do. Now my next tip has to do with the time that you're working out. It is actually proven that when you work out at a specific daytime, your body gets used to working out at that time. And therefore at that time you will actually feel fittest and you will have the most strength. And that is just because your body can get used to it. If you want to learn more about when to exercise and at what daytime it is actually best to exercise, head over to my blog, because I just wrote a blog post about this. Another great motivation that helps you to stick to your fitness routine is treating yourself. And by that I mean having little special treats that you reserve only for the times when you're working out. This could be numerous things. Maybe you have a special playlist on your phone that you only listen to when you're working out. Something I like to do is whenever I work out, I will treat myself later with a nice protein shake. Of course, protein shakes aren't essential if you're working out. That is just something I like to spend my money on, and it's a little treat after each workout, and it gives me all the nutrients I need. And I get to choose between the different flavors I have. For example, I have a protein shake with chocolate and vanilla flavor. I have another one with blueberry cheesecake. One has cookie dough flavor, and then I have a sports drink that I drink during my workouts with pear flavor. So all of this is very special to me, and I only have these shakes and this drink whilst I'm working out or after my workouts. So it's always nice when you're in a gym and you're sweating your butt off and you're like,
okay, but once I'm done, I get my treat and then it's okay.
And that's really something that keeps me motivated. Personally, I find it really motivating if I think about all the reasons why I should be working out. Like, I'm gonna sleep better if I work out, I'll be more relaxed, in a better mood, and it also prevents wrinkles if you're working out, if you didn't know that. So there are so many reasons, and once you know those and you're thinking about should I go to the gym, should I not go, and then you know, okay, but I'm gonna feel so relaxed and so much better once I did my workout, so I definitely have to go. Something that also helps me is to remind myself of how I feel after each workout. And without a doubt, every time I've worked out afterwards, I'm always like, I'm so glad I did this. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. And I try to hang on to this feeling and remember it every time I'm like,
oh, I don't know if I actually should work out today, I feel lazy.
But then I think of how I felt last time. I'm like,
okay, I want to have that feeling.
That's something that gets me up and gets me going to the gym. A great motivation is also if you make sure your workouts aren't always the exact same thing, because then you're gonna get tired of them and it's gonna be a boring thing. You want to make sure it's fun every time. So one thing you can do is, for example, try to do different types of sports. You could do yoga, you could go to a gym, you can work out at home, you can buy different DVDs. If you're working out with a DVD at home, that's something I like to do. You could go inline skating. There are also also a bunch of activities you can do that don't necessarily feel like working out. For example, if you go hiking, if you go swimming in the summer, those are all things that are actually so much fun. You don't realize you're working out. And also, if you work out outside, I think it helps to sometimes switch up places where you work out. So if you, for example, like to go running, don't always run the same course. Simply try to get a bit of variety in there, and then it will never get boring. It will always be exciting. Another way to stay motivated is, of course, social media, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever you can find, whatever you like, and whoever you want to follow. I just find it nice if I look at my feed and I see someone that really inspires me and motivates me. This can be a fitness model or even a bodybuilder. And I look at them and then I think to myself, man, like if they can look like this, if they can go to the gym every single day of their life,
maybe I can go to the gym maybe twice a week.
Of course, not everybody is the same. Some people don't find it motivating when they look at fitness models. Then maybe something that could help you is if you have a picture of yourself in like your bathing suit or in your bikini, and if you don't like the way it looks, just have the picture there and have it as a reminder of what you want to change about yourself. I would also recommend you to find a YouTuber that's into fitness and just follow them, because every time one of their videos pops up in your feed, you're like,
oh, fitness, yeah.
And finally, my last tip is to set yourself goals, and then when you reach those goals, to treat yourself just as a reminder of what you've accomplished. So for example, you could say, if I manage to work out at least 15 times in 2 months, I get to buy myself a new gym outfit, I get to buy myself a expensive protein shake, a new shaker, new shoes, new inline skate, or maybe I'll finally invest in that gym membership I've always wanted. I think it's a great way if you set yourself a goal and then treat yourself, rather than buying a bunch of expensive Nike clothes and then maybe you're not ever gonna use them. Try to achieve the goal you set yourself and then treat yourself every once in a while. Anyways, I hope you found these tips helpful. If you have any further tips, please write them in the info box. Please write them in the comments. I'd love to read them. And apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.